Well, now I'm going to circle back to this concept of perpetual flow and also just kind of toss an idea at you, because my experience has been, I'm very much someone who has been susceptible to very negative psychological states for reasons that are arguably my own doing more than half the time, maybe. And then reasons that are completely outside of my doing, like I could not possibly control, and I'm just reacting to my reality. But either way, states of depression and anxiety and stagnation and being in a dark place where you feel like you can't be creative and you can't really be productive. I've almost always, the lesson I keep learning over and over again is that it's by any means necessary. I need to get myself into that state of flow with a project, because that is the thing that relieves me from the suffering. Always. It's just never not the case. And it might be whatever project I'm working on isn't sufficient to put me there. I'm not sufficiently motivated or in love with that project. But as soon as I excavate and find it, and then it sparks and I'm in it, I just forget. Like I forget about it. So I think and I understand really deep levels of being unmotivated and feeling like you can't work on the thing that you're passionate about. But I really do feel like pushing through that discomfort and that resistance and then getting into it is almost always the solution to moving past whatever it is that you're going through, because that creative flow, that experience is what's redeeming. I feel like creativity and creative action in particular is almost divinely powerful. And I think what I see flow as is that state that we can enter. I'm describing this creative action, that balance between self and ego, where you're in the self, but you're taking egoic act. You're using the self to almost puppeteer egoic action to bring creativity into physical manifestation. And I feel like in this ideology of valuing creativity in the highest, perpetual flow is like synonymous with the Enlightenment state. Enlightenment, I think, typically in meditative philosophy is more like being okay with doing nothing all the time. There's no need to take egoic action. But I think in this alternative way where creativity is held in the highest rather than just pure selfless conscious awareness, then this state of perpetual flow where you're just in this beautiful state of just unaffected by life suffering, and you're just always creating, and not in an unhealthy way. You're still, even in the context of you taking care of your mental health and your physical body and the people around you, that's part of the creative experience, because you're creating your life. But I think viewing it that way always, and always being in the state of flow, that's perpetual flow. And I feel like that's the ultimate goal. That's why I was so interested that I saw you use that term, and I didn't know if you thought about it like that or anything.
I can't even remember how I used it.
Oh, God damn it.